But great game, great time to be a Lions fan right now. I think they've established themselves as absolute contenders. I think Vegas has them as the third best odd for the Super Bowl, but they've established themselves too as not just an explosive offense, right? That game we saw with Tampa Bay, that really kind of set the tone for, hey guys, this Lions team is really starting to separate themselves too with their defense, especially their linebacking play, right? Derek Barnes, Jack Campbell, holy shit, guys, you played awesome. And I know that's not just one game. That's how you guys have been playing. I'm not just saying just that game, but the caliber of play continues to rise with that defense. The offense, I'm not saying has peaked or anything. That offense is just whole humming. We know everything that offense is capable of. That offensive, if completely tuned right, almost like a race car, every game, if tuned right, they're able to put up over 40 points. We know that, right? Now they're not going to, but they're going to put you in a position for that much power, right? So we saw it last night where the score is only 24-9, but shit, it should have been over 40, right? There's just a lot of little things that you needed to clean up where you're saying, okay, instead of winning by 15, we want to win by 32 or 24, right? So anyways, not to sidetrack, but just saying that offense is a whole humming machine. We know what it's capable of. It's the defense that a lot of people have had questions on from the sheer fact of the injuries and not lining up, right? So you had Hutch last year, then you've got Terry and Arnold this year, and not that he's out all year, but you know what I mean. There hasn't been a time where every one of those guys is just full healthy, and we can see, right, what we can do, and we're getting there. So, yeah, can't say anything better about that. Now, the only thing I'd want to talk about as we're going into the bye week is obviously the trade deadline. And there's a lot of names now that the season's starting to roll. You're starting to see guys like, okay, for the Lions, obviously it's corner and pass rush. Now, how the market falls out, that'll be interesting to see. You've got teams like the Giants, the Raiders, they have the Bengals, star pass rushers, a team that, let's just say we're not sold, is going to go all the way. And would they want to get rid of their star players? So those are just names to throw out there. I've already saw in the first 5 seconds, now that the Raiders have imploded, Max Crosby being a name out there. Don't want to get everybody excited. Maybe actually, I'll tell you what, if the Lions would trade for Max Crosby, that might bring Hitch back on the podcast. So look for that to happen. That'd be a miracle. But yeah, there's a lot of trade conversation. I'm not really concerned with our depth outside of D end and corner, but that's not anything prolific. Anybody who's a common day Lions fan is going to tell you the same thing. Give me more corners, give me more pass rush, wide receivers. I think we're okay with what running backs. I think we're okay with when it comes to weapons. One of the only teams in the NFL, I think you can say that, right? Where we're that humming on offense. Really cool to see that, right? It's this culture that Dan Campbell's put out with Brad Holmes that we're at that stage now in the evolution where we reap the benefits of that, right? And that's what you saw with these guys standing up and coming up big in this Monday night game when we needed them to. And it was a nice way to go off into a bye week and set yourself away from your division because you're coming back into it and you're playing Minnesota, right? Now, Minnesota's lost J.J. McCarthy, which I still don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.